Hey, everybody. Just want to do, I was kind of thinking of doing these, like a short video every episode to talk about what's on the show, to post it to Instagram and other places so people see it. Also wanted to kind of show off my backyard. The episode this week was kind of inspired by a tune called Bonny Portmore. And I was trying to think of a tune to play that had something to do with trees, because a tree fell on my house because there's a big storm here. So I'm actually standing in the demolished porch right now. You can kind of see it behind me here. And there's a squirrel, maybe you can hear, chattering in the remains of the tree right there. Anyway, I was looking for tunes that had something to do with trees, and Bonny Portmore is about kind of the last of the oak trees in Ireland and kind of lamenting the loss of oaks in Ireland in general. And surprisingly found out that it's an Edward Bunting tune, or Edward Bunting recorded it anyway, so seemed like a good excuse to revisit Edward Bunting. So that's what we did. We got several Edward Bunting tunes, and then those just kind of took me where they did. So we've got Bonny Portmore, like I said, Tune of the Chanter, which is kind of similar to the tune, or similar to what's a tune known as Song of the Chanter. That's a little bit more common, kind of beginner Uilleann Pipers march these days. And then we did Tune of the Chanter. I remember all these things. The main one was Have You Seen My Valentine? And just like last time, when I first did Edward Bunting, Simon Chadwick, I posted a Simon Chadwick video, and so did the same thing. So I was looking at Edward Bunting's first collection from the 1790s, and Have You Seen My Valentine was one of the few tunes that looked like I could maybe come up with something musical from it, to put it lightly, I guess, or bluntly. And as I was thinking about what tune to do, I noticed that Simon Chadwick had posted a YouTube video of him playing the live notes of Have You Seen My Valentine? So we've got Simon Chadwick on the podcast again. And I also played a tune called The Chorus Jig. Simon pointed out to me, or kind of reminded me, that in Bunting's 1840 collection, he lists all the sources for his tunes. And the source for the tune Chorus Jig is a piper, so I was like, okay, I'll just see how these piper source tunes are in Bunting, and it's interesting. Chorus Jig's fine. It's a reel rather than a jig, and it reminded me of a border piping tune, so I then switched gears, and we've got a William Dixon tune on there, so I'm looking at kind of border piping music, and then I was worried I wasn't going to have enough stuff, so I did a couple Highland Pipe tunes as well. Well, I did one Highland Pipe tune. I did the William Dixon tune, which is a manuscript collection from 1733. The tune of his that I did was called Jack Lattin. Yeah, good, it's a cool tune. And then then the Highland Pipe tunes I did, there's a Donald MacDonald one called The Weary Maid. And it's a good tune, and it seems like it's got some kind of ancestors in an older tune called Drummond Castle. Anyway, so here's my backyard. You can see there's still a chunk of this mulberry tree left, where that squirrel's yelling at me. Some workers came and cleared out the whole tree that was kind of falling against, demolished our porch, and there's still a little bit of a maple tree on our roof. Keep wanting to just throw a rope up there and tug it down, but that's probably a bad idea. But yeah, give the podcast a listen. You can, there'll be a link attached to the video. You can always search for Way Too Twogs Bagpipe and History Podcast on your favorite podcast listeners, on that sort of thing as well. Yeah, thanks for listening. This is the 20th episode, and kind of feels like they're going to keep going, so pretty excited about that. Anyway, thanks for listening. Like I said, I'll try to do these videos every week. Probably not with a new down tree every week if we're at all lucky. So anyway, cheers.